In today's video, I'm going to teach you create a calendar on ClickUp. Easy tutorial. By the end, you'll know exactly how to open the calendar view, add and customize entries, set time estimates, and switch between different time spans so you and your team can plan effortlessly. First, sign into your ClickUp workspace. Once you're in the right space, folder, or list, where your work lives, look for the View options along the top of the screen. Click on View, then choose Calendar. This opens a dedicated calendar view connected to the tasks in your current location, so you're planning right where your work already exists. Before you start adding items, give this calendar a helpful name so everyone understands its purpose at a glance. You can rename the view right in the calendar settings. Choose a short, clear title that reflects the team or initiative, like Marketing Sprint Calendar or Client Deliverables. While you're here, note that you can also create filters and add templates. Filters let you focus the calendar on exactly what matters, like tasks by assignee, status, or due date. Templates are great for reusing a calendar configuration across multiple projects, keeping your setup consistent as your team grows. Now let's build your calendar step by step. The simplest way to add an item is right from the calendar grid. Hover your mouse over the exact date you want to mark and create your first entry. Give the entry a clear, descriptive name so anyone on the team understands what the item represents without opening it. If it's a meeting, name it with the topic and team. If it's a deliverable, include the artifact and the deadline context. When you're happy with the title, click Save. That's your first calendar entry added. From here, customizing an entry is easy. Hover over the item you just created and look for the three dots. Click those dots to open a full menu of options that help you tailor the entry to your workflow. This menu is where you'll adjust details that make scheduling more powerful and informative for your team. One especially useful adjustment is the task type. Change the task type to milestone to highlight a key point in your schedule. Something like a launch date, a major handoff, or a review checkpoint that your entire team needs to see clearly on the timeline. Milestones stand out visually and add structure to your plan, making it obvious where big moments land and what needs to happen before and after. Let's add another entry to round out the schedule. Hover over the next important date and create the item you need. There we go. Now you have a couple of entries to work with, and you can start seeing how your calendar begins to tell a story of the work ahead. Next, set time estimates for your tasks. Estimating the length of tasks is a best practice for planning capacity and aligning expectations. It helps your team measure goals within a specific time frame and see whether the week is realistically balanced. Open your entry and add a time estimate. For example, set it to 3 hours if that's what you expect it to take. This small detail pays off when you're coordinating across multiple people because you can quickly spot overloaded days or underutilized windows. Once you've set the estimate, click Save to lock it in. With a few entries on the board, it's time to choose the right time horizon. In the calendar view, you can switch between months, weeks, and days to match the level of detail you need. If you're planning broadly, the month view shows an overview of key deadlines and milestones. If you're coordinating handoffs and sequencing tasks, the week view offers a practical middle ground. For precise scheduling or dense workdays, the day view gives you a focused look. Let's switch to a 4-day window so you can zero in on what's happening in the near term. Notice how the calendar updates instantly, revealing the flow of work over that short span and making it easier to spot overlaps, gaps, and realistic start times. At this point, you've seen the full flow. Open a calendar view from the Views menu. Give it a meaningful name. Use filters or templates when you want consistency and focus. Add entries directly on the dates that matter. Customize them from the 3-dot menu. Convert critical items into milestones to highlight them. Set time estimates so capacity is visible. Save your changes and adjust the time range to suit the planning task at hand. Each of these small actions adds up to a calendar that is both visual and actionable, giving your team clarity without extra meetings or scattered notes. A few quick reminders as you continue using this view. Clear naming prevents confusion when multiple teams share the same workspace. Milestones are perfect for immovable dates and help everyone align. Time estimates support better sprint planning and help you defend your schedule when priorities compete. And switching between month, week, and day views is the simplest way to move from big picture planning to precise execution without changing tools. That's it. You've created a calendar in ClickUp in just a few moments and learned how to make it truly useful for your team. If you found this walkthrough helpful and want more quick, practical tutorials just like this, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.